Hi, I'm near Leo, Ohio, which is a small unincorporated community in Jackson, Ohio. And we're here to see the Leo Petroglyphs. We've got a real nice park here. The petroglyphs are under that shelter. And they have a trail here. It's 0.7 miles. And the highlights of that are the petroglyphs, plants and rocks, rock weathering, some eastern hemlock, and a waterfall. However, I'm just here right now to see the petroglyphs. So let's take a look at this sign and then we'll go over and take a look at those. So it says, "Welcome to Leo Petroglyphs and Nature Preserve." One of the finest examples of ancient petroglyphs in Ohio is engraved in the exposed rock protected by the shelter house. Ancestors of American Indians carved these figures into this outcrop of the Sharon sandstone bedrock. The sandstone is primarily seen in southern Ohio, especially in Jackson County and in northeastern Ohio. We cannot know for certain the meaning of the symbols, but it's possible they tell a story that was important to the ancient people who once lived here. Most iconic image on the panel is a human head with deer antlers and bird's feet, which may depict a shaman or a supernatural being. These petroglyphs are likely the work of Fort ancient culture and may be as much as 1,000 years old. And let's go over here and take a look at them. I'd been here several years ago and got some pictures of them, and thought since I was coming by here that I'd stop again. Really nice shelter house here. They do keep them well protected. Some of these may be hard to see on video. I'll try to point them out here a little bit. And unfortunately, some of the rock has been disturbed by people that were carving their initials and stuff in it. But let's go over here and take a look. Okay. So this says, "We cannot know for certain the meaning of the symbols, but it's possible to tell the story that was important to the ancient people who once lived here. The most iconic image on the panel is the human head with deer antlers and bird's feet, which may depict a shaman or supernatural being. These petroglyphs are likely the work of Fort ancient culture and maybe as much as 1,000 years old." Okay, and let's see if we can find them here. And that is right over there. And you see some other modern day carvings in the dirt here, or in the rock. That one looks like, hopefully it's coming out on the video. It does appear to become pretty clear. Okay. And then we'll go over here. And this shelter covers a small group of petroglyphs or rock carvings cut into the flat sandstone surface by ancestors of American Indians around 1,000 years ago. The symbols engraved here include about 40 figures representing animals, humans, and other figures that are now unidentifiable. So, there's a picture of that, and that one is right there. And let's see. And just kind of looking through the rocks here to see if you see anything else. Let's come around to the next one. There's some more of them out there. That one looks kind of like a penguin. And here, one of the finest examples of ancient petroglyphs in Ohio is engraved on the exposed rock protected by the shelter house. Ancestors of American Indians carved these figures into this outcrop of Sharon sandstone rock. This sandstone is primarily seen in southern Ohio, especially in Jackson County and northeastern Ohio. And there you can see the footprints, possibly of a bear, is what they're supposed to depict. That kind of looks like it might be supposed to be the hoof prints of deer. But the others up in here. Walk over here and take a look at these. There's some others there. Say they're kind of hard, like they said on some of them, to tell what they are. I think these look to me like they may have been colored in a little bit just to make them easier to see. They're kind of got a black tint to them. So that's the petroglyphs. I say, unfortunately, there are some people that just had to get down there and leave their own little markings. So this is the entrance to the trail. Like I say, I'm not going to walk that today. I'm on my way to another part of Ohio. But I thought I'd just stop and show you these. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in a future video.